Good morning. My name is Shavondra Bolden, and today we will be talking about the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. I can say that I've heard the speech, but in my 35 years, I've never really listened to the speech and understood the importance of this speech that he made back in 1963 in Washington, D.C. In the opening of Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, he stated 100 years later. Even after 100 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, blacks still had not received equality. He used so many metaphors in this speech and while he made the speech. He referred to the promissory note. The promissory note that we would be treated equal after the Emancipation was signed in 1963. He referred also to the bad check. Freedom still was due and we were not being treated fairly. And in 2015 now, it still kind of exists. It's a little bit more hidden, but it still exists. Martin Luther King also stated that he refused to believe that the Bank of Justice was bankrupt, that we could be treated fairly, that we could get equal employment, better housing. He also used the metaphor, the mountaintop, to encourage African American people that even though we were pushing to the top of the mountain, equality will come one day. It's still not here, but it will come. That is his dream. Martin Luther King was a very nonviolent person. He took an approach to get us to be treated equal. He wanted people to understand that we are all God's children, no matter what our nationalities was, whatever your race was, where you came from. As long as you worked hard, educated yourself, carried yourself in a nonviolent manner, that you should be treated equally. He participated in a lot of boycotts too, to get us to where we are today. Two that caught my interest was in 1955, when Rosa Parks was incarcerated for not giving up her seat to a white man. Black people walked their way to freedom. Another one was in 1964 when the Civil Rights Act was passed due to the Albany protest that they did to decrease segregation. While I was doing my research, I came across this little book. Maybe you can see it. It is called I Have a Dream, the story of Martin Luther King by Margaret Davison. In this book, Ms. Davison stated that this picture, there you go, it is an inspiring portrait of a man who changed the course of American history, and that he did. What I gather from this speech is I want to be treated equal. I want to be treated like a regular person. Don't look at me or judge me by the color of my skin. Judge me by the way that I speak and I carry myself as a person, not a colored person. Martin Luther King, even back in 1963, he had a dream that one day we will all be treated equal and that we're all God's children. And we still, again, we haven't received that yet. In this book, I found some wonderful pictures of Martin Luther King. This is a picture of his family. And this picture was taken after he was shot in the back in Atlanta. Again, this speech was amazing, and it gave me encouragement, and it gave me the opportunity to want to keep pushing forward in life and be the best that I can be. This is a picture of, yeah, look how many people came out to watch him when he did his speech. That's amazing. Back in 1963, we were really trying to get to where we want to be at in life. Keep pushing forward, people. Don't give up. Equality will come one day. We're not there yet, but we will get there. Again, my name is Shavondra Bolden, and I covered the I Have a Dream speech. You have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed my video.